Have you noticed, guys, that we are living in a historical moment? And I want to be prepared when the apocalypse hits. Hello, you wonderful weirdos, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Tori Darka, and you are watching The Sewing Cults. For today's episode, I'm gonna jump straight into the bandwagon of DIY face masks for obvious reasons, and show you how to make your own face mask using 3 different techniques. In order to keep the videos short, sweet, but detailed, I'm going to divide these techniques into 3 parts. First one's going to be super beginner, where no sewing is involved. The second one is going to test your patience, and the third one is if you have a sewing machine.
Disclaimer time! Just to let you know, guys, that homemade masks are not a medical grade item, and they will not fully protect you from the COVID-19 virus, or any virus for that matter. If used incorrectly, they can actually be more of a health risk rather than not wearing a face mask at all. And never ever share them with someone else. If you are making face masks in order to donate to your hospitals or to donate to other people, make sure that you are following your country's healthcare guidelines.
Today, I'm going to show you how to make a face mask using none other than a trusty glue gun. Actually, it's not that trusty. It burns your fingers if you are not very careful. So be very careful with a glue gun. I am sacrificing my fingertips just so I show you how to make a face mask using just glue. When doing protective masks such as these, material is the most important thing. First, the fabric needs to be first and foremost breathable. Otherwise, it feels like you're just wearing a plastic bag over your head, which is not what you want to do. Cotton is the most popular material you can use, but there's also linen or even t-shirt fabric. I would recommend using fabric from old t-shirts or from old pillowcases, whatever you have lying around. And make sure that it feels nice over your skin as well, as that is important. I'll be also using a cotton bag material that you actually find mostly in produce bags. This is really good to act as a filter. It's waterproof but breathable, and I got mine from a Killstar purchase that I made when I bought a bag, but you can also find them in produce bags or even buy them online. But if you don't have any of this material, you can use a second layer of cotton. This is just something that I want to use for my masks. You're also gonna need some kind of string or even elastic. You can use hairbands, or you can even cut elastic from your underwear if you're that desperate for a face mask. Whatever you have in hand, use it. Don't go out to buy supplies for this project. Remember, it's safer to stay inside. So to start, you need to cut a piece that is 10 inch by 7 inch. If you are cutting from a t-shirt, make use of the hem like I did. This will come in handy later on. Then you also need another piece that is 7 inch by 6 inch for the filter fabric, or the second layer of fabric, whatever you are using. After placing the 2 pieces of fabric wrong size facing each other, hem the top and the bottom using the glue gun. With this particular piece of fabric that I am using, because I want to incorporate the existing hem of the t-shirt, I don't need to hem the top bit. Then you need to put the glue on the sides of the smaller piece. Fold the larger piece over and press it down. And I realize my large head is getting in the way, sorry about that, but I hope you can get an idea of what I am doing. Anyways, make sure that you leave enough space and opening to let the string go through. For this method, you can also use fabric glue, but when I used my fabric glue on my test piece, it left an ugly yellowish tint and a very strong chemical smell, and I didn't really like it. So if you are using a liquid glue other than a glue gun, do a test piece first and check the results. Then, with the existing hem of the t-shirt that I left intact, I'm going to snip a small hole at the side and then feed through a pipe cleaner. This will help adjust the mask to fit snugly over the nose. Whenever you want to wash this mask, just take the pipe cleaner out of the hole and put it back in when you want to use it again. And your face mask is basically done. All that is left to do is feed through the piece of string. Here I am using a safety pin to make it easier for me to pass the string through the tube that we created. I did the same on the other side, and you should have something looking like this. Also, you can personalize the mask and remind the others to keep their distance without having to say a word. Introvert points achieved. I found this to be the simplest way to make a mask, and if you have sewing skills, you can also sew it instead of gluing. To put it on, simply pass your head through the circle bit and then pull the two ends of the strings to wrap them around your head. Tie a knot, adjust if you must, and now you have a DIY face mask. And you know what? You can make these masks to match your style and outfits. And they are so easy and quick to make that if you have enough material, you can stock up on some of them and look the part of the impending apocalyptic doom in the most fashionable way. I will also show you another way to make a mask using hair ties instead of a string and using a piece that doesn't have a hem already. You need to have the same measurements of the large piece being 10 inch by 7 inch and the smaller piece to be 7 inch by 6 inch. Now, depending how stretchable your hair ties are, as well as your fabric, you might need to increase the width measurement by a few inches. My hair ties turned out to be somewhat uncomfortable after I finished this, so if you are using this method and your elastic doesn't give that much, I recommend having a piece that is a 12 inch instead of 10 inch. Otherwise, you can use a piece of elastic and tie a knot to use it instead of a hair tie. Anyways, here I just hemmed the longer sides of the large fabric piece with the smaller piece in the middle, wrong sides facing together. Then with the hair tie, feed through the short side of the fabric inside the hair tie, and then glue the edge of the fabric down. This is gonna be a little bit tricky, so I'm gonna zoom you a little bit closer to see exactly how I did it. You need to glue the edge bit by bit, making sure not to glue the hair tie, but just the fabric, and slowly and carefully untrapping the hair tie inside the hem. And careful where you put your glue gun. I accidentally melted my filter fabric and realized that this is actually a polyester material, but it's still breathable, so it should be fine, I think. Did I mention that homemade masks are not medical grade? Yes, I did. So wear your DIY masks at your own risk. Then you do the same to the other side and you got yourself a mask without sewing. Yay! You can finish there, but if you want to customize your mask more and you have a patch lying around, go ahead and attach it. I am using an iron-on patch with words that happen to be very fitting to this project. And this have become one of my favorite masks to wear. Thank you guys for watching till the very end. If you are still around, I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Also hit the subscribe button and hit the belly thingy if you would like to be notified when I post part 2 and part 3 of this mini-series. Also tell me, what apocalyptic scenario are you preparing for? Is it a zombie infestation, alien invasion, or some other craziness that might actually happen considering what we are going through right now? If you do make these creations, tag me on Instagram at @doridark. I would really love to see your creations. I hope you guys are staying home when possible. If you can't, stay vigilant and stay safe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.